Hello everyone, Hao, greetings from Jakarta, Indonesia. I would like to first convey my appreciation and gratitude to Dato Maimunah Muhammad Sharif, Undersecretary General and Executive Director of UN Habitat, for inviting me to address the global observance of World Cities Day 2022. I still recall the first World Cities Day celebrated in the city of Shanghai on 31st October 2014. Since then, the world has transformed very, very fast. Some progress has been made, but we should do better to create the cities we want. World Cities Day aim to focus our attention on the issues of urbanization and encourage cooperation among countries and cities in addressing urban challenges and moving towards sustainable development. I believe that all of us are very familiar with the slogan, think globally, act locally. Notion seeks to encourage the mind to consider the world while also taking action in their respective neighborhoods and cities. Approximately 70% of the world population is expected to live in cities and towns by 2050. The future of humanity is in urban. The future of humanity is urban. However, the future of the people and our planet will certainly be determined by how we design, how we generate, and how we manage our cities and urban areas in sustainable ways. Cities and local governments play a front-line role in responding to the crisis and emergencies, as well as in planning for an inclusive, resilient, and green future. We need to start with cities to prepare urban areas for future catastrophes. Therefore, local actions and implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals are more important than ever, and we have only less than 8 years to achieve. The AG 11 to make cities inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable identifies sustainable urbanization as one of the key priorities for global development. The adoption of the new urban agenda by the United Nations in 2016 has seen national and local governments worldwide embark on a transformative path towards making SDG 11 a reality. Undoubtedly, local actions and leaderships are critical to addressing the global crisis and fostering sustainable recovery and development. Not only the government, but people, civil society, the media, the private sector, the women, the youth, and the people with disabilities are the fundamental source of any city's transformation. The partnerships based territorial approach is anchored in the principles of leaving no one behind and leaving no place behind, multi-level governance, and multi-stakeholders partnerships in order to attain the SDGs. UCLG ASPAC, as the largest regional network for cities and local governments, has been actively engaged in assisting the members in developing the voluntary local reviews and also the voluntary subnational government reviews. In cooperation with the UN Habitat and other UN bodies, UCLG ASPAC has also undertaken several initiatives to promote the localization of 2030 agenda and call for greater involvement of local governments and cities in national mechanisms. This includes this VNR process. And we are aware that at least 65% of the SDG target cannot be achieved without local actions. With local governments at the forefront of delivering the global agenda, the localization of these goals becomes indispensable. So in today's celebration of the World Cities Day, I like to urge all levels of governments, including ourselves, to see this as a long-term commitment to making the earth more livable for future generations. So we must stand together in facing the challenges and creating robust opportunities with strategic partnerships and collaborations. Start now. Let's start now and make sure there is no one and no place left behind. We act to go global. Thank you very much for your attention. CCA, and wish you once again the World Cities Day celebrations.